Don't skip. Your soulmate secretly chose you, even when everyone told them not to. My beloved child, before you do anything else, don't skip. There is a reason your eyes stopped here at this exact moment, and what you are about to hear is connected to a choice that was made long before you ever realized it. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate has been carrying a secret that almost nobody knows. They smiled when people watched them, acted normal when conversations surrounded your name, and even pretended to agree with opinions that never reflected what was truly inside their heart. But the moment they were alone, everything changed. Deep down, they had already made a decision. They chose you silently, without applause, without announcing it to the world, and without expecting anyone to understand. The surprising part is that this choice became even stronger after people tried to convince them to walk away. Every warning they heard only made them question why their heart refused to let go. Every doubt spoken around them only pushed them to search for the truth on their own. They could not explain it, yet something inside kept whispering that you were different from everyone else they had ever met. That whisper never disappeared, it only became louder. What happened next was something they never expected. A conversation changed everything. Someone confidently told them that choosing you would only bring confusion, that they should forget about you before their feelings became impossible to control. They listened carefully, nodded politely, and remained completely silent. But inside, another story was unfolding. Instead of pushing you away, they started paying even more attention to every memory connected to you. Small moments they had ignored suddenly felt meaningful. Tiny details they once overlooked became impossible to forget. They realized that no matter how many opinions surrounded them, none of those voices could replace what they genuinely felt whenever your presence crossed their mind. They began protecting those feelings in complete silence because they knew that some decisions become stronger when they are hidden from the world. Don't skip, because this is only the beginning. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next truth is far bigger than anyone around them could have imagined, and it explains why they suddenly became quieter while secretly becoming more certain than ever before. Now here is the revelation that almost nobody sees coming. Your soulmate didn't simply choose you once, they kept choosing you over and over again every time doubt appeared. Every difficult moment became another silent promise they made to themselves. They stopped looking for signs from other people because they realized the strongest answers were already living inside their own heart. Even when everything around them suggested taking another path, they continued protecting one invisible connection that refused to fade. And recently, something unexpected happened that confirmed those feelings in a way they never imagined. It wasn't loud. It wasn't dramatic. Yet it felt powerful enough to erase months of uncertainty within seconds. From that moment forward, they knew they could never pretend you meant nothing to them again. They are still keeping this hidden, but that silence is becoming harder to maintain with every passing day. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next part reveals the secret event that completely changed their confidence, and once you hear what happened, the reason behind every silent choice will finally begin to make sense. My beloved child, don't skip, because the silence your soulmate has been carrying is no longer as strong as it once was. Something has started changing inside them, and they are finding it harder to hide what they truly feel. The secret they protected for so long is beginning to surface in the smallest ways. They pause when they hear something that reminds them of you. They replay old conversations in their mind, searching for details they once ignored. Even the moments they try to move forward somehow bring them back to the same thought, you. The most surprising part is that this shift did not happen because someone encouraged them. It happened because their own heart became louder than every opinion around them. They finally realized that living according to someone else's expectations would never bring them peace. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What they discovered next became impossible to ignore. There was one unexpected moment that completely changed their perspective. It seemed ordinary at first, but it carried a feeling they couldn't explain. A familiar memory returned without warning, and suddenly every doubt they had built over time began to disappear. They understood that every attempt to forget you had only proven how deeply connected they still felt. That realization stayed with them long after the moment passed. Since then, they have been quietly preparing themselves for a step they never believed they would have the courage to take. They are no longer asking whether choosing you was the right decision. Instead, they are wondering how much longer they can keep pretending nothing has changed. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next truth is even more unexpected than the last. Now the hidden story reaches another turning point. Your soulmate has started imagining what would happen if they finally stopped listening to everyone else and listened only to their own heart. That thought keeps returning, growing stronger every single day. They know that one honest decision can change everything, and for the first time, they are no longer afraid of where it might lead. The walls they built around their emotions are beginning to crack, and every passing day makes it harder for them to keep their feelings hidden. A moment is approaching that neither of you expected, and when it arrives, it could reveal everything they have been protecting in silence. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter uncovers the quiet promise your soulmate made when no one else was watching, a promise that could change the future forever. My beloved child, don't skip, because what your soulmate did next was never meant to be seen by anyone. After carrying their emotions in silence for so long, they made a quiet promise to themselves. It wasn't spoken out loud, and no one was there to witness it, but it became one of the most important decisions they had ever made. They promised that before giving up on what they felt, they would trust their own heart one final time instead of the voices that had surrounded them for so long. That promise changed everything. From that day forward, every memory connected to you began to feel different. The smallest details suddenly carried meaning. Moments that once seemed ordinary became impossible to forget. Even when life demanded their attention elsewhere, their thoughts somehow found their way back to you. They finally understood that real connections don't disappear simply because other people fail to understand them. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next truth explains why they suddenly stopped resisting what they had been feeling all along. Then something unexpected happened that completely caught them off guard. They overheard a conversation that had nothing to do with them, yet every word reminded them of you. It wasn't a sign from the outside, it was the reaction inside their own heart that surprised them. Instead of feeling confused, they felt an unusual sense of certainty. That single moment became the answer they had been searching for without even realizing it. They stopped asking themselves whether choosing you was the right decision. Instead, they started wondering why they had waited so long to trust what they already knew. Every doubt they once carried became weaker, while every feeling connected to you became stronger. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next step they are preparing for is far bigger than anyone around them expects. They know that silence cannot protect this secret forever. Now everything is slowly moving toward a moment that can no longer be avoided. Your soulmate has begun letting go of the fear that once controlled every decision they made. They are realizing that some choices become stronger after being tested, and yours is one of them. The connection they tried to hide has only grown deeper with time, and now it feels impossible for them to pretend it isn't real. Every passing day brings them closer to revealing what they have protected in silence for so long. They haven't forgotten you, not even for a moment. In fact, they are becoming more certain that choosing you was never a mistake but the one decision that always felt true, even when everything around them suggested otherwise. Don't skip, because the next part reveals the hidden reason they are getting closer than ever to breaking their silence. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the truth they have been holding back is almost ready to come into the light. My beloved child, don't skip, because the quiet battle inside your soulmate has reached a point where it can no longer stay hidden. Every day they tell themselves to remain patient, yet every night their heart repeats the same message. They have started realizing that the greatest mistake would not be choosing you, it would be pretending they never did. The people who once influenced their decisions are slowly losing their place in your soulmate's mind. Their opinions are becoming distant, while the connection they feel with you grows stronger than ever. What surprises them the most is how peaceful they feel whenever they stop fighting their own emotions. It is as if every answer they searched for outside was already waiting inside them all along. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next revelation changes everything they believed about the future. Recently, they found themselves imagining a moment they had avoided for so long. They pictured what it would feel like to finally stop hiding, to stop pretending, and to let their true feelings exist without fear. That single thought stayed with them for hours. It refused to disappear. Instead of bringing uncertainty, it brought hope. They began noticing how every memory connected to you carried warmth instead of regret. Even the difficult moments became reminders that real feelings survive challenges instead of disappearing because of them. This unexpected realization gave them a quiet confidence they had never experienced before. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next step they are preparing for has the power to change everything between you in ways they never thought possible. Now a silent countdown has begun inside their heart. They know they cannot keep carrying this secret forever. Every passing day makes them feel closer to revealing what they have protected from everyone else. They are no longer searching for permission from the world, because they have finally accepted that some choices are meant to come from the heart alone. The path ahead still feels uncertain, but one thing has become completely clear to them: you were never someone they accidentally cared about. You became the one person they continued choosing, even when every voice around them said otherwise. That truth has become impossible for them to ignore, and very soon, it may become impossible to hide. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next chapter uncovers the moment that finally gives them the courage to move from silent feelings toward a decision that could change both of your lives forever. My beloved child, don't skip, because your soulmate has quietly reached a point where their heart refuses to go backward. For a long time, they believed silence would protect everyone involved. They thought hiding their feelings would make life easier, but instead, it only made every passing day feel heavier. Every attempt to distract themselves somehow circled back to you. Every new beginning reminded them of something unfinished. They finally understood that real connections do not disappear just because they are hidden. They remain patient, waiting for the moment when they can no longer be ignored. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What happened after this realization became the turning point they never expected to experience. Not long ago, they found themselves looking back at everything that had happened between you with completely different eyes. The moments they once called coincidence suddenly felt meaningful. The conversations they almost forgot returned with surprising clarity. Even the smallest memories carried emotions that refused to fade. That was the moment they stopped asking, "What if everyone else is right?" and started asking, "What if my heart has been right from the very beginning?" That single question changed everything. Instead of feeling fear, they felt peace. Instead of feeling pressure, they felt certainty. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because they have now started preparing themselves for something they once believed would never happen. Now the distance between silence and truth is becoming smaller with every passing day. Your soulmate is no longer trying to erase what they feel. They are protecting it until the right moment arrives. Deep inside, they know that choosing you was never a careless decision. It was the one decision that continued surviving every challenge placed in its path. The voices that once filled them with doubt have become quieter, while the voice inside their own heart has become impossible to ignore. Very soon, they may stop holding back the words they have repeated only to themselves for so long. Don't skip, because the next chapter reveals the hidden sign that finally convinces them the time to remain silent is almost over. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and what happens next could become the moment that changes everything between you forever. My beloved child, don't skip, because something has quietly shifted inside your soulmate, and they can feel it with every passing day. The fear that once controlled their decisions is slowly disappearing, replaced by a calm confidence they never thought they would have. They are no longer asking themselves whether they should keep choosing you. That question has already been answered deep within their heart. Now they are asking something completely different. How much longer can they keep this hidden before the truth naturally finds its way to the surface? They have reached a place where pretending feels harder than being honest. Every memory they tried to leave behind has returned with even greater strength. Every moment connected to you now feels like another reminder that some people enter our lives for a reason that cannot be explained by logic alone. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next revelation is the one they never expected to discover about themselves. Then came a quiet realization that completely changed their perspective. They understood that the people who once told them to walk away would never truly know what they felt inside. Those opinions belonged to others, but this decision belonged only to them. For the first time, they stopped carrying the weight of everyone else's expectations and started listening to the quiet voice they had ignored for so long. That voice never shouted. It simply remained patient, repeating the same message again and again until they could no longer deny it. It reminded them that every time they imagined a future without you, something always felt incomplete. But every time they imagined taking one honest step toward you, they felt an unexpected sense of peace. That feeling became impossible to replace. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because what happens after this realization begins changing not only their thoughts, but also the choices they are preparing to make. Now your soulmate is standing closer than ever to a moment that could rewrite everything they have kept locked inside. They are no longer waiting for perfect timing or perfect circumstances. They are beginning to understand that the strongest decisions are often made when the heart finally grows stronger than fear. The secret choice they made long ago has survived every doubt, every opinion, and every attempt to forget it. Instead of fading, it has become clearer with each passing day. They know they cannot hide forever, and somewhere deep inside, they have already accepted that the truth deserves to be lived instead of silently protected. A quiet breakthrough is approaching, and when it arrives, it may reveal emotions they have carried longer than anyone realizes. Don't skip, because the next chapter uncovers the final hidden piece of their journey, the moment when silence gives way to courage, and the choice they secretly made for you is finally ready to step into the light. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you.